Hey, what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the Ho train.
What an intro!
What an intro!
Did you see his house?
Jay gets better. It gets better every week, Jay.
Yeah, it does.
Each and every week,
Something special.
it's better and better.
Here
You bump on into that. You can bump right on into the
Yeah.
camera. That's fine. You can bump the camera all
You're
you
not
want.
acting much like a cameraman.
Hi, everybody. Appreciate you spending a little time with us here on Friday night. Woo-wee! Special Friday.
They call it Friday where I'm
Started
from.
the vacation
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Started the absolute. We readjust this shot and maybe move that chair away for us not bumping the camera. Whoever sits in that chair bumps the camera.
All right. We can edit this out in the after the show, right? Don't see. All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Anyway, doing a big. I mean, we'll get into more about the vacation,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
headed down to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Some of you guys may be familiar with the Outer Banks. Gonna do some fishing. Big fisher persons here at the in the program studio area. It's gonna be big time. We're gonna be doing some content. Hopefully, if there's some internet down there, we're gonna be doing some content. It's gonna be good times. You know, speaking of like going to the coast. You know, one of my favorite things. I don't know if it's like where you guys are. Some of you guys may live in the Midwest and have no fucking idea where we're talking. That was painful.
The call for the slap.
But one of the things about if you've ever been to Myrtle Beach or you know about like going to the coast, maybe it's the Jersey Shore, what the fuck ever. There's all these little shops. We have like Wings and what's that shit called? Wings and
Wait.
Yeah, just
Waves.
Yeah,
But anyway,
waves.
growing up, they always had the hermit crabs, 25 cents. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember we were assholes. We'd be like, "Oh, let's get a bunch of fucking hermit crabs and torture them and shit," because we're sadistic,
I
know,
didn't do
12-year-old
that, but
boys.
yeah,
I didn't really
try
do
to keep
that,
them
but
as pets, you know.
but that had me thinking.
It's kind of weird that you do that, actually.
I mean, but that little sadistic
saying.
little boys, yeah.
Uh,
But if those same crabs that you got at those places, if they were alive today, God rest their soul, because we murdered them all because we're serial killers. They started taking pictures for Instagram. What would you call those pictures?
I don't know.
Shelfies.
Do I have to ask where you got it from?
Whoa! Everybody. Hallelujah.
What's going on?
Made it a little Friday night action. Woo! Feeling good, Steve?
Feeling good.
Looking good?
Feeling 7-Up.
Smelling good? Liking it. I'm just liking the vibe here tonight. We got a real positive vibe. Got a nice little core group of sons bitches watching us tonight.
Got special guest here tonight.
We got special guests. Cameraman's up in this piece tonight.
We're going to get him on the show.
I mean, whatever he's going. I mean, if he can speak coherently, we'll get him on here.
Yeah.
You think he can speak coherently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuzzy video?
Hmm?
Fuzzy video.
Fuzzy video. Refresh, Murph.
Let me look.
It's 1080-60, baby.
Let me get on my phone
Woo.
for a second.
Hey, cleared up, he said. Cleared up, he said.
All right.
Get off your phone, Steve. I saw Chromie D jump in here. Corey's in here. Good core group.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. You know what I've been... Whoa! Corey with the Submarino. Appreciate you, brother. How many months is that, Corey? We got people approaching Oh, Nebulous Prowler gifted Corey a sub. God, this sumbitch has gifted 72 subs to the channel. 1 month? That's okay, Corey. That's all right. Carl says get off your phone, Steve.
I gotta do some research.
No research. That time was past.
You got your phone's right there.
No. But I've already been through it.
Okay.
I just use it to cheat. What's up, Zach? So anyway, got the vacation coming up, going down, do some fishing, man. Real excited for that shit.
Red drum?
Red
I
drum.
hope to catch some red drum.
We're after some what we call
Red drum, red drum, red drum.
what people in other parts of the country would call bull red drum.
Bull red.
Here in North Carolina, we just call them old drum. So big, 40, 50-inch drum, 30 to
big
50-inch
ass
drum.
fish.
Big fish.
Are they good eating?
They are. You can keep a slot, so you keep the smaller guys to eat. You can keep one a day. But the plan is, we're going to be staying right on the dunes, so like right beside the dunes. So we go right over the dune,
Right.
go fishing right there. If there's a hole in the sandbar, anyway, we'll get to that. But and then like whatever we catch that day, and I'm going to do a lot of night fishing. I think whatever we catch that day, come right back to where we're staying, clean them bitches up, fry them up, and eat them.
There's a little place where you can clean your fish.
Same day. I want to do that every day. Clean and eat what we catch every day. I think it's going to be awesome. Haven't done that in years, honestly. Oh, caught a huge red drum in Hilton Head. Nice. Yeah, there's some down in Hilton Head too. Hell yeah. Big Bad Luke. Woo! The Wizard's in here. Metal Theologian. Sexy motherfucker. Hey, Steve, let's address, speaking of Metal Theologian, I don't like the colors on this camera.
That's fine.
Is it fine?
Yep.
Because I want to let it be known right here, right now. Metal Theologian and Davis Winchester
Yeah.
are not the only guys in the VC that can rock a mustache. Or as we like to call it here, a poisonous Ethiopian caterpillar. Set hut, boom. Look here now. For the first time in 20 years, you can touch my actual chin. That's been a long time. But I figured I'm in my mid-40s. I can say that. I'm in my mid-40s. I'm going on a week-long fishing trip. Should probably have a mustache, Steve. What do you think? If anything, everybody says I look like a cop. Look like a cop? Maybe I should put on a fishing cap. My dad's from down there in Dillon. I mean, my hair's pretty good right now, though. That's all right. We'll go cap a little bit. Just a little bit for a cap. A little cap. That looks like it. There we go. That's Cap City right there. That's a pretty tall cap. Tall cap. And I've cleared the studio, apparently. A fishing cop? That sounds like a sitcom waiting to happen, actually.
What have we got in the alcove over here?
What are we playing in the alcove right now?
Looks like heavy metal.
Heavy metal. VHS of heavy metal playing right now. Haven't shaved his chin since 72. Wow. That's impressive. That's kind of where I got to. You know what's weird? When I shaved my shit, holy shit!
What?
VC Thunderdome is in here.
Okay.
But wait. Who is Thunderdome?
Who is Thunderdome? Isn't that the question?
Who, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, there's cartoon titties.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Thunderdome. I don't know who you are or where you're from, but who It was Thunderdome. So anyway, yeah, we're going to this big fishing trip. I can't look past. There's right past Steve's face. Look,
You gotta focus, man.
look. I can't focus. Look beside you. There's cartoon.
She's covering it.
She is now. Before it was Nip City.
My sister-in-law.
See, look, what am I supposed? I'm supposed to look
My
at your stupid
sister-in-law
face, or look at that?
My sister-in-law got the Terrakian tattoo on her neck.
Oh,
Terrakian bitch. It's like there's like this tattoo on her neck. It's her.
yeah. Anyway, so look for some content coming from the beach. Hopefully, I'm gonna at least shoot some stuff, but I'd love to live stream some fishing down there on the coast. If we can get a signal, I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll get all messed up. But you just speaking of
We'll
which,
see what you accomplish.
oh, dude, that'll be forefront. For me, the challenge will be not letting the content vibe override the vacation vibe.
Yeah, that has to. You can't let that happen.
Oh, it'll happen. Let me just go ahead and tell you. But no, for 3 or 4 weeks now, because I've been leading up to this vacation, hadn't drank a beer really. Maybe the passing 1 or 2 beers, but like I've been drinking a lot of liquor and like soda water stuff and whatever. But tonight, cameraman's in the house, brought over. I mean the coup de grace of American beers, and I don't want to argue about nothing. Banquet, baby, the Coors Banquet beer, best American beer made. And like I said, I don't want to argue about nothing. Whew. These taste a little skunky. But it's not Coors' fault. It's poor stock management.
For me, it's always a bad thing to switch from one beer to another, especially when they're of different genre and different styles. Because I've been drinking the tropical torpedoes, those
Right.
tropical IPAs, very refreshing, citrusy, and now I'm drinking Stella Artois, which is a great
But
beer.
that's the right direction to go, though. That's what
But
I was going to say.
It tastes funny to me now.
If you go strong, as long as you go strong to weak, you're okay. When you go weak to strong, it's like, oh, what is that? It's so overbearing. That's actually not. Actually, none of that.
Low rider. We have a low riding chair. Yeah, one of our
Coors
guests.
Banquet and Budweiser. Thank you, Chromie D. Here, you're exactly right. 2 best American beers. People that shit on Budweiser are like, oh my god, when are you drinking Budweiser? Fuck you, man. Budweiser's a great beer.
Just like a miniature toilet.
Just because it's not some microbrewed IPA, which I love. I love those too.
Jay, I want a bidet. Could you put the bidet in the low toilet?
Jay,
extra charge.
Jay has a low toilet.
I'm getting ready to patent something over here.
Yeah. All right.
Mike Patton.
Nope. Hey, let's take a quick moment, guys. Had some pretty tragic news for the Grown Man Record Night community this week. In all seriousness, we don't get too serious here on the program. You guys know one of the absolute stalwarts of the program, as much of the part of the program as any of us, Carl the Envelope. Carl's mom passed away this week, and I know some people here have gone through that type of situation, and other people can hardly even fathom what that's like. And in both regards, absolutely fucking tragic. So everybody please think of Carl and his family as is going through this fucking bullshit, man. But that's why the Record Night community is always here, man. We can't do much, but we can play some records and talk about some dumb shit and laugh about some goofy stuff. But yeah, ain't no getting around that. Ain't no.
You knew Carl's mom.
Yeah, I remember Carl's mom back then. Yeah, but yeah, let's let's set us up a shot for that.
We went to Carl's apartment and filled up the balloons.
Oh yeah, but
In the back of AJ Todd's truck.
But it was fucking terrible, man. But and we hate to hear that kind of shit. And we're gonna pour us out a little shot, do us a little something. If you guys are drinking a little something tonight, I don't care if it's fruit juice or whatever. Pour you one out, and we're gonna all get in here and Handle some bit. Spam them liquor emotes, you damn subs. Oh, these Coors banquets though.
I always mark my spam Gmail. Every time I get a spam email, I mark it. So they know. I didn't subscribe to this.
But Carla said that it's helped a little bit. You know, this community, everybody kind of coming together, and you know, it's as a home. This is a home away from home for some people, man. You know what I mean?
What's going on in there, Steve?
Right there.
He's probably pouring 8 shots because there's like 25 people here tonight, Jay. Give him a second.
You need help?
I got it.
Hey,
I'll spam some too.
I want you to.
Yeah, grab one.
I'm spamming some too. All right.
Here, also let me hand over the PC to you, Mike, just in case.
Yeah, please do that. So we got a good show tonight. Got some dig of the weeks. Got some records gifted to me from our buddy Jeff TV Cigar, who we play Call of Duty with on Wednesdays. Steve got some digs. We got some marbles coming up. Some cool stuff we played for.
TV cigar?
Yeah.
I love that.
TV cigar tonight.
Hey, cheers, everybody!
cigar
Look at
tonight.
all those liquor bottles, baby. You love to see it. You fucking love to see it. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Sean? The beat stylist up in this mug. Always a good night when Sean shows up. Hell yeah. That's Vibe City. So, Steve, what you been up to?
This and that. Getting back with starting to practice on some new material for Uncle Watson's, and I'm going to a studio up in Mount Airy next Saturday to record some Leadneck songs for somebody that's doing a project for, I want to say Berkeley. It's like a Berkeley project where they try to make a recording to sound just like the original kind of thing. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do that. A couple of Zeppelin songs we're gonna lay down.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Was that model?
What the hell was I talking about? Do you see this shit where
Heather.
and we'll get some thoughts, because I know some people in the chat are going to have some thoughts about this, so let's talk about it. Apparently Bill Ward
Yeah.
wants to get back and do
I saw that.
a final
With all
Sabbath record with all the originals.
He thinks they can do it.
What was the thing? What was the whole deal with them? What was the rub between Bill Ward and the rest of the group?
I don't think there was a rub. I just think Bill Ward, his arm
Couldn't handle it?
Doesn't have the chops to.
He says he can record, but he
Okay.
can't tour.
Yeah.
Can't play live.
Yeah,
I would, for one, would love to see one more.
sure.
Of course. What do you guys think?
I'm pretty sure this.
Like
Sure, for the kids. I mean,
one more Sabbath, or is it one of those like old guys beating a dead horse, just retire, whatever? I don't get that.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah,
He's a great guy, man.
I don't get that vibe from Sabbath and even Ozzy, and his he's got Parkinson's, and he's
Ozzy's a great guy.
probably, but
Whoa, we're in agreement.
Bill Ward is from Thirsty City. Is Bill Ward the red pants guy,
I think so. Or was that Geezer?
or is it
That was
Geezer
Bill.
Butler? Is it Bill Ward?
His wife's pants.
Bill had 3 extra teeth.
But it's the end tour is fantastic. But they had a young drummer filling for. But yeah, and see, that's where I'm like,
Dad is where
I don't like stuff like that, like fill in members and
So
like
you didn't like the Zeppelin reunion with Jason?
no. But I mean, it's cool. It would be cool if I'm a super big concert goer. It's the only way I'm going to see him, and at least it's his son. At least that's a connection. You know what I mean? I can definitely get down with that it's his son. But yeah, for most times if a member is missing, I'm kind of out of it. But I've been guilty of being that fucking asshole that like. I don't want to hear the old bands do that, that kind of thing. Jason is a melon. Would love to hear something new while they're still running doing it. That's what really intrigued me, because it wasn't like Bill Ward saying, let's get back and rehash over the first album. Bill Ward says, I've been writing like a fucking madman.
That's good.
And
Some of their best shit.
that sounds good to me. See, now look. I'm supposed to be concentrating. Look over here. No, I'm sorry. There was boobs a second ago.
Sure there were.
Promise. Slayer was still great with Gary Holt. Agreed. That's a good point.
Speaking of,
Great show. Bill Ward was great. I didn't think Ward was in shape, but yeah, I don't know, man.
I can't breathe, man.
Yeah. Hey, brother, I'm gonna need a blow.
Hey, can we take two?
What if we play like 2 or 3, man, and then we take a blow,
I'll
man?
see if you could talk for about 30 more seconds.
Stretch. Bill says, please. Sharon says, suck me, bows. But yeah, I'd be interested in that. I think it'd be kind of cool. Now, Steve, you sent me some shit, something about a David Bowie box set.
Yeah. Apparently there's this huge box that's like,
Did I not?
is it 19 LPs?
Jesus, I didn't fucking.
It's huge. It's like,
I don't think I downloaded the picture.
well,
for
we
some
shouldn't
reason.
talk about it, I guess.
No, it's fine. It's called Brilliant Adventure,
Yeah.
92 through 2001. What do you think about that period of Bowie?
Oh, well, it's interesting they put it out because it's kind of a undiscovered for many people kind of era.
Right. Which is kind of cool in the fact that probably a lot of people that are casual to medium Bowie collectors probably have a lot of the early stuff and a lot of the quintessential.
No, I will say
monsters.
one of the albums is an unreleased album that they're putting out, which you can probably get on its own.
5 years?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
No, I'm just saying these are the ones.
Oh.
Who can it be now? Who can I be now? I'm sorry.
Who can I be now?
A New Career in Town. Loving the Alien. Brilliant Adventure is an 11 CD.
It's like 19 LPs.
An 18-piece vinyl set.
18, yeah.
84-page book. No, 128 in the vinyl set booklet to go with this.
Did you mean to say?
A lot of previously unreleased stuff, photographs, yada yada yada.
Do you remember the Divinals?
Divinals?
Yeah, I touched myself.
But the kicker, I think you nailed it, because this is that period of music where not a lot of people were buying vinyl. So you could probably fill some holes in with this collection if you're a big Bowie guy.
But it's was it $400?
It's
It's like $300 or $400.
Yeah, it's $400. $400. What's up, Eric? Woo! 147 CDs. Yeah. What's up, Zonk Man? Yeah. I'm never gonna buy anything. Whoa! Fill those holes. Eric Wadbender with the Submarino. But a sub for 5 months. We appreciate the 5 months, brother. Appreciate that. Who's kicking ass in his recovery from the accident down there, where he was drag racing some no goodniks.
I heard they were.
And an engine blew, and fire shot out. He was on.
I heard they were jumping the Columbia River.
He was on peyote, from what I heard. A little bit more than you're supposed to take.
Yeah.
So there was peyote and drag racing, a lot of gambling involved.
River jumps.
Yeah. You, Steve, you know what mopery is?
Mopery.
It's exposing yourself to a blind person. He got charged with that afterwards too.
Really?
He didn't get charged for the wreck, but he got charged for mopery, exposing yourself to a blind person. I mean, I think he's on the mend, and he's working on. He's got some therapy working out.
I'm not sure about that. I think we're making that up. You mean to say topiary?
God bless him. We all got our demons. Hell, I got suspended from elementary school for holding a squirrel down and fucking it. And this one I'd already shot. It was dead. The squirrel was dead. and I fucked it. But it was I was young enough so I couldn't ejaculate. So if your pecker's hard but you can't ejaculate, is it actually rape when it's a squirrel and it's also already dead?
Yeah, it's
Is it bestiality? Because it's dead.
Okay, all right. I'll give you bestiality, but it's not rape. It's not rape.
Did you insert?
Yeah, it was.
Put things in stuff? That's rape.
I'm just telling you.
I don't care if you
Not-
put stuff in a
It's
apple pie.
this is
Still
Or is
rape.
it just poking?
it's great. It's good enough for a
Poking is
poke.
rape.
It's just poking.
It's just gray area.
There's no semen.
This is gray area. See what happens when you get a fucking
You don't
mustache?
need semen for rape, Steve.
See what happens when you get a mustache? You start talking this kind of nonsense. That now them diddling wildcats, baby. Say whoop.
I've got a mustache.
Where were we?
Jesus Christ, Bill Ward? No, David Bowie. We're past that.
Well, that's appropriate.
Hey, I'm glad Chromie D's in here because I think I actually learned about these guys. I mean, I'd heard of these guys, but kind of took a second listen when Chromie D had mentioned a couple of bands from Canada back in the day. One of his earlier videos, I think.
Or as one of our local DJs would say, Canada.
Yeah, Canada. Anyway, Canadian thrash legends, Annihilator, the sophomore record, Neverland, coming out. I don't think it's been re-released. It's a 1990 record, and I was not familiar with this one. I'm familiar with Annihilator,
Hey.
but
The gallery. Michael familiar.
really good thrash record, man. Absolute monster thrash. I jammed this whole thing, pretty much this whole thing today. I'm trying to think of who Chromie D turned me on to. Like, I think it was him for these guys, or maybe I found it through that. Razor's another one, and there's one more.
Bitch hat.
If Chromie, you're in here. What's the other? There's another Canadian that
Bitch hat.
you mentioned. It's not Bitch Hat.
Brian Adams.
Anyway, that's one of Annihilator's best. I take Electric Banana. That's an opinion that I trust right there. Not Gunt. This is actually a music on vinyl release. It's kind of limited, sort of, whatever that means. Not Voivod. But yeah, boom. It's a music on vinyl release. They usually do things pretty well, but it's probably going to be $35.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. God, what's the other band?
I wouldn't worry about it.
I know. I'm moving on.
No.
Exciter. There we go. Exciter.
You got excited when you said that.
Exciter. That's the one.
Why you pick your
Annihilator,
mouth up?
Exciter, and Razor.
Chromie D coming through.
Chromie D's
Mike,
hit me to those
why do
three.
you pick your mouth up?
Because it gets, yeah.
It's excited.
I don't have enough room.
Exciter.
You never, of course you not, mental theologian.
I'm gonna,
The-
sit here
The
like-
the metal snob of the VC, Steve.
It's not warped.
It's not warped.
I'm using like I'm spent. I'm an old guy.
Metal snob of the VC.
The more you
Fucking metal
extract,
theologian.
Metal
the
snob.
less you have to give. So by the end of the night, you're like,
I'll take thrash metal.
What are you talking about?
All right, check this out. All right, wait, let me do this one first. No. You remember Coven?
Yes.
You remember what they're most known for? Basically, the first like satanic band.
Good one, man.
But there's this monster 5 LP box set. Prophecy is releasing this. They're the first people to mention like satanic shit in their stuff. Like in the late '60s, their bass player, and this just keeps going. Bass player's name was Oz Osbourne.
"Buffet."
Oz Osbourne.
Yeah, and I think on the back of one of the album covers or whatever, he's like doing the fucking horns. So everybody credits that to Dio because his mom told him about the evil eye. That's where the devil horns come from. Is his mom was saying, "Oh, the evil," her grandmother. But this is before that. Anyway.
Okay.
There we go. Eric says first album to throw up horns. There you go. Yeah. So this is like first Satanic album, first album to throw up horns. The dude's name is Oz Osbourne or whatever. Yeah. They're not metal records. They're they're hard rock, kind of almost psychedelic sort of records.
Hashtag.
But all 5 LPs in this set would be which has got some extra stuff in it.
Hashtag.
Pound sign.
This box set's going to be a tribute to 50 years of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and of course, demon worship.
Okay.
And that's probably going to grab me every time. You didn't miss Marbles. Proto metal? I mean, I think in theme alone, subject matter, theme,
Might as well just,
but the sound, I don't think of them as. I mean, maybe you would call them proto metal.
Earlier
To me, it's kind of psychedelic
the earlier
in a way. Like if you would call Inagata Devita proto metal, then this is proto metal. I don't know, but it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
you gotta put like
Gene Simmons claims he did the horns first on the Love Gun cover. Oh, come on. See, and this is why it took me 40 fucking years to give Kiss any credit for anything whatsoever, because Gene Simmons is such a fucking corn dick about everything. He's literally,
Corn dick.
he's a corn dick.
Come on, that's a little harsh.
yeah.
But
no,
hey, truth be told, in 2021, what have I listened to more than anything?
Okay, well,
Maybe Kiss.
all I gotta
I've
say
probably
is
listened to
in-
more Kiss
in
this year than any other
2021,
band. And I have a mustache.
Yeah, your mustache excludes you from criticizing Kiss. And the
Gene
real-
also invented the sneaker.
and the real criticism of Kiss is they are fucking horrible.
No.
No.
Yes, they
No.
are.
No. So,
No, they're horrible.
bobbing along to some of the other stuff that came out this week.
What
'Cause that-
had
that-
happened was this this
Nope.
audio tape is done.
Oh, we got to pick another tape.
No, there's
more
a
tapes.
bonus material on here.
I didn't see that. Neverwhere Land by
So, wasn't a crazy amount of stuff that came out today, or like monster news or whatever?
In comparison to previous
Well,
weeks, yeah.
let's just go and address the elephant in the room.
what had happened.
And some people are going to get pissed off or even mention it. The big thing that came out today is that the Beatles Let It Be expanded deluxe super cocksucker release that came out with all the extra stuff and whatever. I've heard good things that it sounds pretty good. Do you have what's your Let It Be status, Steve? We were both Beatle fans.
My status on Let It Be?
Yeah, you got you have like a old copy, you got a modern
It's probably
reissue, you got
probably
a
an 80s copy.
okay. I've got a beat up. I don't think I actually have a cover actually. Like mine's just
Yeah.
like record,
The back of your legs.
and that's where I know the Beatles from
Not front
mostly.
part, just the back part.
Is Let It Be, because my dad had this cassette
Good point. So
back in the day,
if you have
and that's where I know,
tabs,
like taking like big long trips
back part up in the shape.
when I was a kid.
It's got some great songs on it.
Great songs. And a lot of people kind of shit on them for either shit on them or praise them for it being a time where they were not really probably getting along as best as they ever had, and things were kind of weird at that point. But they were still able to go in and kind of hunker down and come out with some songs that we're still fucking talking about now.
Right.
So there is something to be said for that. And actually, my favorite Beatles song, "Across the Universe," is from that album. So that's my favorite Beatles song.
Is it on Let It Be?
Oh, yeah.
Great story, man.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Killer
That's
story.
all I had for
What
20
had
years.
happened was,
And I, but it's when I was a teenager, and this song makes me think about life and like girls I like and fucking my parents. Everything's wrong with everything. It was one of those records. It was just the same way that like Nirvana was like that. Meh. I had one of my dad's, my dad's Beatle tapes, and it kind of did the same thing. It had that same. There were songs in it that just kind of barked at you when you're 16, But now, as I like the White Album much better now. I like Revolver much better now. Yeah, but
yeah, man, Jack Black.
but nothing says. I don't know. For me, that was the nostalgic.
What was the guy's name with
Jack White.
yeah,
Jack Russell.
Jack Black. Is awesome.
Jack Black.
He's awesome too, man.
Jack Russell. This is good
One
stuff.
after 909. Yeah.
Kurt Russell.
He was good in a few things.
Demi Do from Liverpool.
Kurt Russell was good.
But anyway.
in everything.
He was good in a lot of things.
Everything he did was.
It's funny you said, yeah, cameraman's here. Everybody can hear him, sort of barely.
I appreciate his abilities.
Oh,
and
I'm
that-
Come
so
here.
sorry.
No, you come in here and sit down and talk about
No,
it.
I don't
No, you
want-
come talk about it.
Yeah.
No, you come talk about
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Do it.
it. No. Nope, you got to come talk
All
about
right.
it.
Pressure's on now.
Oh, no, you're going to be Jay and sit off camera and talk about it. No, you got to come.
Pressure's on, big boy.
You won't.
Come on, Big Daddy.
Nope.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm right here.
Come on, Big Daddy.
Switch to this camera.
What?
Switch to this camera.
It is on that camera.
Switch to
Oh,
the
hey.
picture. Come on, Big Daddy. You can do it.
Nope. Yep. There we go. That's decent. That's decent. That's decent.
That's what cameraman does.
Well, it's
I'm
that's a,
cameraman.
He fixes things.
That's right, Jay.
He's a fixer.
I'm a fixer.
What the hell was I saying? What were I talking about? Oh, I know. So there was like a kind of a. Today was not a big day for like releases and stuff. I was scrolling through the stuff that came out. There was a couple of like big things that popped out, but so this is a good opportunity to delve into some stuff that caught my attention solely based on cover or name or whatever. And Steve was actually up there with me today, and I realized, you guys ever heard of this band called Four Stroke Baron? I'm guessing a lot of you probably hadn't.
No.
I'd not. Four Stroke Baron, and the name of this album is Planet Silver Screen on the prosthetic.
Are those the
label.
ones from Reno?
Yeah, they're from Reno, Nevada. And the only description I found of them is an energetic blend of new wave and heavy progressive rock. 2021 repress. So this was from a few years ago, I guess. 500 available on clear vinyl. So this is the best way I can describe this. It's a progressive metal bass, almost like Porcupine Tree, but a little at points
More double.
double bass
Yeah.
at certain points.
Almost
Dun,
like
dun, 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 dun.
bass.
At certain points, double bass was like really key, and it was a little more heavy. But the singing, 150% fucking Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears all day long. So imagine a heavy progressive metal band,
About me.
thick, gnarly tones, but with Tears for Fears singing.
Simple Minds. That's Simple Minds.
Come on, Ron.
Come on,
Take a lap.
you're better
Take
than
a
that.
lap.
But I'm telling you, check this out, because I love doing this, because this is something we didn't know about, and some of you guys, I'm sure, probably don't know about this either. Check this out. It's got a Bandcamp. It's still available. I think it's $25 for or $23 for the LP. A lot of this stuff that I hype, like by the time I get in,
You can come back through.
Tower.
Tower,
Tower of Power.
that'll all fall down.
Don't hit the tower. Don't hit the tower.
You've been getting some angry messages and emails. Oh, they used to call you four-stroke in high school? Oh! Yeah. That's good stuff. All right, let's move on here. Oh, this is another bonkers one. Judas Priest, man. You were big Priest fans here on the program. This 50 heavy metal years of music. First of all, I love the packaging and the colored vinyl, whatever it is. What a fucking terrible name this album has. 50 heavy metal years of music. What about saying this is a collection of sounds that we've recorded and put down onto a tape? I'd like call it Hellfire Farts. I don't know. 50 heavy metal years of music. That's the most generic bullshit name I've ever heard. But the cover looks awesome. And I've heard this sounds awesome.
A rose by any other name would smell just as sweet.
But they're using this to mark their 50 years, obviously, in heavy metal. 16 tracks, including remastered studio recordings, and 7 previously unreleased live cuts from the band's archive. Now we're talking. Now here we got a best of greatest hits, modern reissue type thing that's got some solid shit you should definitely own in your collection, plus some stuff that's previously not been available. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good release. That's how to do it. Not, here's the same record we also released 4 years ago, oh, but this one comes with a balloon in the middle of it. $40. Fucking stupid shit. That drives me fucking nuts. More about that later. Don't ruin it. You're ruining it. But anyway, like I said, kind of a slack day in terms of finding new stuff, and the name of this thing just, I had to look it up and see what it was. The band name and the album name, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, let's see what this is. And this is it's like modern pop psychedelia, pop rock. I don't know. I mean, it's a little out there, but like not so far out there that like your kid sister wouldn't like it.
What grabbed you? What made you go? What?
Well, initially was the name fucking whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I bet this is a punk band. And I pulled it up. I'm like, it's not a punk band. And the voice, these songs are very pretty. The vocalizations are very
but weird.
Weird. Almost sounds like Sigur Rós in some places.
It did have kind of a,
but much like Sigur Rós. I thought it was a chick.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's a dude. Very high pitched.
Much like Sigur Rós.
But a fucking vibe. Nevertheless. Check this out.
Where are they from?
I think they're American. But check them out, man. It's rare I would hype a band like this, but they've got something to them. And it's funny, the 9 out of 10 comments that I found, a fucking vibe. That's what people just kept saying. This is a fucking vibe.
Yeah.
And it really is. Who's high pitch? The singer for this this band, fucking whatever. Fucking whatever. I thought it was a like a girl.
Yeah.
And in one of the videos we were watching, it was a dude. But of course it's a video, so the mouth is not exactly matching, like whatever. I'm like, oh, are they being funny by having somebody opposite of the sound do the the lip sync? And then we watch another video. I'm like, oh no, that's that same dude. It's a dude. So it's like, I can't even do it. But it's like, it's really high, but beat oriented. There's some Tame Impala, neo psychedelia sort of vibes in there, but some pop sensibilities that, you know, where I would say your kid sister would also like the record. You know what I mean? A weirdo music collector that understands the more intricate things about music and whatever would like it, but your kid sister would like it too because it's just catchy.
Right.
Both, which is kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do that and not be so off-putting for collectors to where you're like, yeah, well, everybody likes that, so yeah. King Gizzard is kind of like that.
Yeah.
To where I'm like, God, they're so fucking good. They're so good. But when my 18, 19-year-old soon-to-be stepdaughter says, hey, have you ever heard of King Gizzard? I don't go like, yeah, because you're a fucking kid and you listen to those kind of musics. And I'm like, no, that's hell yeah. You know, there's very few bands that can go all the way across that line. You know what I mean? Well, we've had a good show. Seeger Kids cartoon, Vance. Jane Austen pop sensibilities. Bob Seger's family band. God damn it, Davis. Davis, I don't know if you've had a chance to check out. You and Metal Theologian you don't have the monopoly on mustaches in the VC. Now, granted, I don't have the pigment that you may have. And I wish I did, but I'm an older gentleman. But I do. I'm getting ready to go on a big fishing trip. I'm in my mid-40s, and I figured a mid-40s southern gentleman going on a fishing trip should have a fucking mustache. Looking nice? I appreciate that, Davis. I mean, coming from you. I mean, you got a good mustache. You got a good little nose neighbor going on there, baby. I appreciate you. The Jackie Gleason. I like that. Hold up in that car, that white gentleman.
Orange whip.
That was an attention getter. What are we doing? Judas Priest. Boom. Oh, I got one more for you, Steve. This is right after you walked out. And we were playing some of this stuff earlier, like no. Those belches are gross.
No.
Did I not bring it in? I didn't bring it. We'll skip it.
Okay.
Let's get into a little bit of what we played tonight.
Okay.
Very fair cross section of stuff that we played tonight, I think. Had some folks cash in banana bucks over on the Twitch side of things. If you're not following us on Twitch, please, Christ.
Banana.
Somebody post a link for our Twitch right now. I don't want to do it. I want somebody else to do it.
Go do it.
Are you peeing, Steve? Pee fever. I think Steve's peeing. Not in the kitchen, Steve. Jerry, can you help Steve find his seat? The other seat. Never mind, Jerry. What'd you do?
Nothing.
You did something.
I went and posted a link.
It looked like you
You
did
told me to
something.
post a
Your
link.
blinker's on? All right. Let's get in a little bit what we played. Good little section coming up. And a little teasing ahead. You said you got some digs of the week?
I think so.
Stuff. I got some digs of the week from Jeff. So free stuff from his aunt that passed, actually. We're going to talk about a little bit of that. Sporting the Dylan hat. You know it, baby. Whew.
But we should do a shot for his aunt.
We should.
We'll save it for dig of the week.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. We'll do some more shots. You guys go get your liquor and we'll do some more shots. Check it out. We talked about this local shop. Got this in sealed. So me and Steve started rapping about how great of a record this is and kind of a low-key sleeper. George Benson's White Rabbit. Look at this lineup right here. Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, Hubert Laws, Earl Clues on this, Billy Cobham. All you got to tell me is Billy Cobham, and I'm fucking in. I'm 100% in. Why is this so? I don't like the light on the shot.
Corn on the
I'm
cob.
getting pissed off.
Gatefold, isn't it?
Is it gatefold? You see the gatefold? Oh yeah. Never see that? Yeah, there was a sealed one for like 11 or 12 bucks. I'm not really into this 11 or 12 bucks. Sealed would be pretty cool though. That's a cool gatefold.
It's a good album.
It's a good album. You would think a lot of that
CTI.
CTI. I mean, I know like
I know what you're thinking.
yeah. You say CTI, you're like, yeah, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. But yeah, it's good stuff. CTI. I know Metal Theologian loves his CTIs and his ECMs. That's his favorite shit. But that's a good one. That's a good one. Prime example. I told cameraman, I was like, why don't you reach up there and grab you something to play? And he said, all right. Pulled out a little Dinosaur Jr.
It says
farm.
the cover photograph
Yep.
available as large 11 by 14 inch custom color print for $19.50.
That's expensive for that time. I mean, we've moved on, but I appreciate the information. Dinosaur Jr. Farm. What a killer ass album. From just a few years ago. Is this a gatefold that I've never split open? It's got a hype sticker. I'm not going to split it open right now. Anyway. Love Dinosaur Jr. Jay Maskus. Cameraman reached up there and pulled this bitch out. This is Nate Bouchard VCLT. Pretty sure.
What?
Paul McCartney has come out in the press twice in the past few months to pin the Beatles breakup on John.
Yeah, there's been a lot of Paul McCartney's ragging on the Stones and ragging on John, whatever.
What's his deal?
He's on his period, man.
Is he just getting old and cranky?
He didn't get to go up in the rocket. He's all pissed about it.
Really?
Yeah. He's always been my favorite, but like...
Do you think William Shatnered his pants on the way up?
Okay. I think you're better than that.
Well, I think it's pretty funny.
Vance, you aren't up on the Beatles news? Yeah. I mean, you missed it, Davis. I did. We did a little reprise of some the Let It Be stuff earlier.
It's Grown Man Record Night.
Oh! Must Eat Foods is now a friend of the program.
Great name.
Hey, what a fantastic Twitch name. We have lots of... Now that I'm on vacation, I have lots of must-eat foods. I've been eating nothing but protein for like 3 weeks straight. I got the hole back in my... Right there? See the hole?
Yeah.
Boom. That's not drinking beer. Now I'm drinking... I'm on vacation, so I'm drinking beer.
Not tonight.
I'm drinking right now. But I'm out. Had to pull out a little... Oh, baby. My home city's namesake. Coltrane Plays the Blues on Atlantic. This is not the best copy of this ever.
I've never seen that before.
And I don't really hear people talk about this Coltrane.
What label is it? Atlantic?
This is Atlantic. This is part of the Atlantic Coltrane. It's got the cover is in pretty rough shape. It's the purple and red Atlantic.
Yeah.
And I don't hear a lot of people talk about this record, but it's pretty good, man.
Yes.
It's I always get like, I think I got this for $2. I get this in like ballads. I think it's this one, the Archie Shepp thing, and ballads confused in my head in terms of like which one has slow jams, and which I love all of them, but a lot of them are, some of them are better for a Sunday morning cup of coffee reading the newspaper versus like fuck, it's Friday night and the fellows are over and we're gonna
I
get
bet
down
it's-
and get stupid.
I wasn't here. I bet it's decent. And McCoy Tyner, Elvin Jones on drums, produced by I think it's or recording engineer is Tom Dowd. You know, this sounds like a pretty good group of folks right there.
Yeah, and there was like the side we listened to had, I mean, it was very upbeat stuff for Coltrane and awesome for the show, man. It's always fun because I'm like, man, I want to listen to Coltrane, and I'll pull stuff out, and while it's quintessential, everybody loves Coltrane. We're coming off of like funk records where everybody's like, boom, 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 and you know, then you put a record on, it's like, and everybody just kind of collectively like, you know, I mean, there's a time for that, but you have to be like, oh, must eat foods with the Submarino. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. But anyway. Steve looks like he's got something on his mind. What's on your mind, Steve?
Not
You got something on your mind. Come on now.
Not really. Not really.
I'm thinking about the problems in the world.
Got too much to think about right now.
Hey, let's get serious for a minute.
Take a knee. Take a knee, everybody.
Recommended pressing for Coltrane Blues. Hey, I would look to Baby Whale for that, Corey. Mr. Davis Winchester. He or Metal Theologian would know more about that than I would. That Atlantic, I don't know. What's up, Trish?
Well, that's funny you say that. This album, I don't know what side you played. Coltrane plays the blues.
Yeah.
Blues to Elvin, blues to Bechet, blues to you was on the first side.
Huh.
And the second side's Mr. Day, Mr. Sims, and Mr. Knight.
I think that's what initially, I mean, for the show, turns me off because I think of it, you know, blues for this, blues for that. And I'm like, this is going to be slow. And it's really not. There's some peppy ass songs on there. Which, you know. Anyway.
Coltrane.
Hey, to Carl. Carl cashed in some banana bucks, wanted to play some Rolling Stones for his mom, who he lost this week. God bless her. God bless him. And said pull out some Beggar's Banquet. So we pulled out some Beggar's Banquet for Carl's mom.
Glad you charged him banana bucks for that.
He didn't have to. I'd have played anything he wanted to. But hell yeah, we actually
Sitting around
played
eating Mexican food.
side 2, which has got Street Fighting Man, Prodigal Son, Stray Cat Blues, Factory Girl, and Salt of the Earth. Figured that was probably a good cross section, man. I didn't make him pay banana bucks, MT. He offered them up. I mean, I didn't turn him down. Hell, what is this, fucking Russia? Shit. Hey Jay, would you hand me something with alcohol in it to drink before I start stabbing motherfuckers in my own house?
Ring grenade.
Thank you, dude.
I had a great
I
aunt
appreciate
that was a factory girl. She worked in a shoe factory.
it. Me and Jay worked in the same factory for a short time.
What?
Yes,
You worked in a
We made a
factory?
sitcom.
yes.
We made a sitcom about it.
We
Called Laverne
we
and Shirley.
my thing about memorizing zip codes, because I was in a Czech factory.
Oh, that's right. You worked in that.
Yeah, Jay also worked in the Czech factory. Yeah. We'll re-research that some other day. But it was a good time. We learned a lot.
It wasn't. It was the worst time. of
It
my
was
life.
it was awful. We don't have to say that, Jay. Jay wanted to play some Grateful Dead. I've been thinking about doing a little video. I'm not a super big Grateful Dead guy, like, you know, some people are. I've got a big stack of Grateful Dead CDs and a lot of bootlegs that I picked up at a Goodwill, like somebody's obvious like collection. Pretty cool stuff that I found. Some of this very rare and expensive I found. And I don't know much about that stuff. Grateful Dead's one of those bands. I hated their fans so much for like 20, 30 years that I never gave them a shot. And then when I finally did, I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I like the Grateful Dead. Some good stuff here. And so Jay pulled out from my own collection, Working Man's Dead, which is the first one I ever picked up because it was like $1, and it's in good shape. And I don't,
I believe this album. Yeah, this album cover was one of the questions and answers for the Curb. Like, remember that?
Oh yeah.
That I did a contest of what's that Curb? And this is
That's right.
It was
It was
Curbs.
Trisha's getting near the 800
good,
subs, man.
There's a
So
good
cool.
curve
Very
on the
deserved.
cover here.
Thank you, Trish. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're getting close. We go back and forth.
Yeah, and the reason why he wanted to play it, I think Jay went and saw Dead and Company.
Oh yeah, that's right. Come here and talk about it, Jay.
Talk about how it was transcendental for you.
Just tell us what it sounded like. And while Steve's up, Steve, can I have a snooze?
You want a banquet?
Steve, I'll trade you a snooze. I'll trade you an on for a snooze.
Are we live?
Yeah, Jay.
Oh.
What do you
Trade me a cookie for a snooze?
I ain't my cookie. I don't know. Is that a white portion?
What kind of cookies y'all talking about? Chips Ahoy?
So tell me, Jay.
So,
You getting down? You went and watched Dead and
I
Company.
did go watch Dead and Company this past Monday night down in Charlotte at the Outdoor Amphitheater. And it was a really good show, man. They played a great set.
Who's with him?
Nobody. They just come out. They come out at 7:00 and played till 11. Took like a 30-minute break.
4-hour Dead show.
Yeah, it was good, man. And John Mayer's really fucking great.
So John Mayer's with the Dead.
Yeah.
I've had this conversation with a couple of different times
Yeah.
recently. How fucking amazing John Mayer is. How
Yeah.
good he is with
Yeah.
the Dead.
Well, he's just a
And just
pretty
how-
smooth person in general.
He's a smooth guy.
Yeah, everything he does.
A
he's-
badass guitar
Did he
player.
helicopter his penis on stage?
He has a sensibility to him, and walking that line between being a great blues guitar player and hearkening back to old blues stuff and
Yeah,
giving respect,
yeah, yeah.
and still being able to sing a song where your girl takes her fucking shirt off about it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty.
I
Who can do all those things so well?
Man,
and he's funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he hosted. What show was that? He hosted late.
He was
night
on Chappelle's show.
He hosted some late night show for a while. It's one of those late night shows for a while. But yeah, he's great, man. He sings really well, and
That's funny.
what's that?
Davis said he thinks he saw Dead and Company.
Oh
once.
yeah. Yeah, it was a cool crowd, man.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of thing. But no, it was great. It was great. I'll definitely do it again when they come back, or if they come back.
That's what we're funny. It's funny because we're talking about the differences in this Dead show versus metal shows and shit.
Yeah.
And just in the attitude of the crowd or whatnot.
It's extremely chill.
And that's kind of what brought me to this. The next, Mr. Bizarro cashed in some Banana Box. Actually bought this record at the show. Mono Lords, Empress Rising. And Mr. Bizarro wanted to hear this. Swedish stoner doom stuff. And been a big fan of these guys. And me and the fiance saw them live in Asheville, North Carolina. And they were amazing. And I was mentioning about the live show to be like a heavy show. I was used to metal shows where dudes are walking around with their fucking chests puffed out and just waiting for you to look at it and be like, fuck you looking at? Fucking pussy. And this is the first stoner, really stoner doom show I went to. And everybody there, for the most part, that I could tell, everybody's wearing their battle jackets with their patches and and the show was so loud and but the crowd so fucking cool. Literally every person asking hey man, where you from? You heard these guys live before? Sort of like a Dead show. They had that kind of vibe, but the music was so incredibly different and really heavy and really loud. But nobody was they didn't have to stop the show because some dude punched some bouncer at the back of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go see Pantera, that's what's going to fucking happen. There's going to be a fight. You know what I mean? And whatever. But, like, but Monolord was incredible live. And actually, cool guys. Talked to him after the show. Specifically talked to the drummer for a little bit. And they're just like really into good coffee and weed. They smoke weed and drink coffee, which is not a bad combination, probably. I mean, allegedly. Knowing what I know about drugs from encyclopedia. What's up, Must Eat Foods? Understand most men don't care for John Mayer due to his girlfriend issues and his first 2 pop albums, but he can play blues guitar. Shut up and play kind of musician. Exactly. And anybody that's asking me about John Mayer, go look for some of the stuff he's done on like Austin City Limits with like some of the blues guys, the old school blues guys. He knows and appreciates and like worships those guys, and the stuff that he plays with them that's what won me over. And I'm like, I don't care if he's the hunkiest dude ever, and God bless him if he is. He can play a fucking guitar, and he knows. He has that sensibility, that blues sensibility about him.
Right.
But anyway, Steve, as we're reaching a little toward All Hallows Eve here.
You said put something on, so I grabbed that Goblin album that I brought. La Via della Droga, which is like a soundtrack.
That was more German.
It's like a soundtrack to like a drug cop movie.
Drugs, brah.
The life of the drug. I don't know.
Very cool, man. And as we start,
So,
have you guys
Goblin is like the Italian soundtrack prog band.
Masters?
Yeah.
I got. Have you been watching horror movies and stuff like leading up to Halloween?
Just starting.
Okay. How about you guys? What have you guys started? I know we mentioned this last week, but what have you guys watched so far in terms of like October, Halloween, gotta fucking watch it movies? We watched The Gate last week, and then I watched what's the New Zealand zombie movie, heavy metal zombie movie. It's just like kind of like Shaun from the Dead. It's like a heavy metal thing. That was really good, man. And then we watched on stream the other night, on Wednesday, we watched Fortress, the Australian flick where the school kids kind of they get kidnapped.
Deathgasm?
Deathgasm. There you go, Wizard. Yeah. Deathgasm. That's a kick-ass movie. Free on Tubi. If you've never seen Deathgasm, especially if you're a horror and metalhead, it's a New Zealand flick called Deathgasm, free on Tubi. Go watch it now. It is so... Not now.
I noticed something interesting.
Not now.
Because I was doing a little research before wanting to sit down and watch a bunch of horror movies with my daughter. Because she asked me if we could watch some movies. No. So I was looking through all the services I have. And on HBO Max, there's a bunch of, the Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. But if you're looking for Halloween, I think because Halloween Kills is out now, or coming out.
As of today.
You can't find Halloween unless you rent it. You can rent it on Amazon Prime.
Baby, I got it on VHS.
So.
Woo! That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
We should come in here one night, get all messed up. I mean, we got to do it on stream. And watch some horror movies on VHS in this room with the lights off, fucking VHS, popcorn. We'll build a tent or a fort. Probably a tent. You like a tent or a fort?
I like a pillow fort.
That's a little pussy. But said Mike to the JV cheerleaders. Okay, everybody.
Chud's a good one.
Everybody take it in. Chud.
Yeah.
Chud on repeat. Couch fort. I'm more of a sheet.
Yeah, couch fort. That's what I meant. I didn't mean pillow fort.
I'm more of a like a tent guy than a fort. So you got something over your head in case it rains. More of a lean. How about a lean-to? We'll compromise and do a lean-to. We'll do it in studio lean-to, and we'll figure out a way to stream it because we got it. Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. Is that a fucking movie?
It's Chud.
Oh, Chud. Oh, yeah. Abacus cashed in some banana bucks. Pulled out something right on point with like fucking Goblin and like the Halloween vibe as we're getting close to there. Little Misfits. This is the only Misfits I got at this point. Collection 1, as it's called. But it's perfect. Played side 2 tonight. Woo! Love pulling that out. Come to Chromie's video store. You got them all? Oh, man. Hell yes. Got some good stuff that I have on like VHS that's not available anywhere. We need to pull some of that shit out. I threw this as an homage to Mr. Bizarro, Steve. Steve pulled this record out. But Mr. Bizarro, if you guys are not subscribed to Mr. Bizarro, been doing these incredible live streams on Wednesday night. Actually, while we're doing our gaming stream, and we've been using them as the soundtrack. It's a big Rod Neasy Brown Acid compilation, guys. Got them all put on 8-track. Has been streaming the 8 tracks.
Really?
Every Wednesday night. And they've all been incredible. Great streams. Absolute great streams. But Steve brought this one over.
Yeah.
The 4th
It's
trip?
the only one I have. The 8th trip.
Oh, 8th trip. I'm sorry.
2017 it came out, I think. That's when this one came out.
You know they have box sets.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in picking up one of these box sets. Like picking up Nip City right there.
Hello.
Give me a little one-way ticket to Nip City. Does the mustache make that creepier? If I say Nip City with a mustache, does that make it creepier? Probably.
Yeah, because you're a cop.
Yeah, my cop. Hey, let's see some ID, everybody. We should start making everybody show ID before they get in the stream. Hey, see you, Davis. Appreciate you dropping by, brother.
4 strokes.
4-stroke. And Shane cashed in 1,000 banana bucks, which you can do to choose the next LP on the Twitch side of things. If you're not a subscriber over there, we encourage you. Please go. Pulled out a little OK computer from Radiohead, the only Radiohead I have, actually. Got this from the fiance for Christmas. God damn it, 2013, 2014. Really nice reissue of this. Sounds amazing. It's one of those that's like it's a double LP, but there's like 2 or 3 songs on every side, so you got to get up and switch them out, but at the cost of it sounding really, really nice. So, you know, whatever it is. Last I saw, you could buy the box set case and build up 1 LP at a time. Yeah, I think those cases have now since been sold out. I know what you're talking about. And
what is it?
Maybe not. Maybe the Brown Acid.
Oh yeah.
There's this like case you can buy to like.
Okay.
But anyway, Jay's been on this funk kick, and he's like, "Man, you got any Brothers Johnson?" I'm like, "Who the fuck are you talking to, motherfucker? Who? Of course, we got some Brothers Johnson, so we pulled out. Look out for number 1.
Their debut.
It's the debut.
In fact, if you look at top, it says Quincy Jones presents the Brothers Johnson.
This is Funk City right here.
It's really good.
I mean, this is that's really good stuff. Great funk album, man. We got really into these guys, and I hadn't played them in a little bit, so it was great for Jay pulling this out. And the last thing we pulled out, woo! Steve decided just let's go ham right before we go off the air, and pulled out this reissue of
well, I know how
Beastie
much
Boys.
you kids like them, so I thought I'd play with some of the Beasties.
Steve's trying to appease all the grandkids over here now. But it's funny because I remember, man, when this came out, I was jamming this in 4th grade. stomping around my house. I would go and like wet my hair and shit and make it all spiky and like stomping around the house. And I'm robbing and stealing. And my parents are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, I definitely remember that. Boom. That's pretty much what we
I
played.
think I got 3 or 4 Beastie Boys albums now.
You know, I own the Golden Hits compilation. That's the only one I
The
own.
one that Boss Man gave me.
Eric still got his OG BB cassette. I may have mine. That's what mine was, cassette, 100%. I can't remember. Anyway, before we go to the dig of the week,
Yeah.
it's a great time to do a little marble action. Woo!
Did it upgrade?
Yeah, I had a big marbles update coming in.
How long did it take to upgrade? You said a year, right?
It told me at one point a year. So right now, what we can do is do exclamation point vote, then the number of the track. Exclamation point vote, then the number of the track you want to run. And this time, we should do a little Leave It to Fever. You got a story?
Put it on the other camera then. The
What camera?
The tight camera.
Over here?
No, yeah, that one in the bottom.
Over here?
And then pick.
You do a Leave It to Fever?
Well, yeah, do that.
Well, they got to be able to see the track, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying instead of
But
instead
I'm
of
saying
the wide camera.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
I don't think you're saying that. Hold on. Okay, I'm trying. That's not working.
So don't worry about it. Well, yeah, worry about it. Fix it.
I mean,
Why can't you take the other camera?
I can, but I can't get it over here
You can't get it into the window?
at the moment. There's a little.
Okay, I'll just have to stand over there, I guess.
Get in front of that. Get in front of that camera.
Nah, they won't hear me.
You get in front of that camera.
Are you gonna go pee, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna
just
pee.
Fucking sit here and
I'm gonna pee.
play with your dick. All right.
I'll play with my dick when I'm pissing.
Tonight, instead of playing some music, one of the other things I think I mentioned a couple weeks ago, I did an interview with other bandmates, Uncle Watson's widow, with one of the guys at Classic Rock Magazine in England. It was pretty cool. They've written an article, and there's a video coming out talk about us. And why is it on a freeze frame? It's on a fucking freeze frame. You can't even see what the fuck's going on here. You know what? I'm gonna have to take this. So this is the latest issue of Classic Rock Magazine that just came out in the States. It's been out in England for a couple weeks, but it has a different cover. It says a Dusty Hill tribute. It's got a picture of Dusty Hill on the front, but this is the U.S. version, which has Iron Maiden, or Metallica, sorry, on the cover. But the reason I brought it is, let's see, there's nothing about us in here. There's no article about us in here, but there is the ad we bought is actually in here. It's on page 57, which happens to be my age, I think. So there's our Uncle Watson's widow quarter-page ad that we put in Classic Rock Magazine, which I think is pretty fucking cool. So, you know, I just thought that was really neat. So I've been kind of perusing the bookstore to see when it would come out, and it finally came out yesterday, I think it was. So was happy to pick up a copy. They're actually sending me a copy. I hope they send me the copy with Dusty Hill on it, because that's the one I was kind of hoping to get.
DH?
Yeah, the camera's frozen, by the way.
Which one?
So I took this one. So I took
No.
I took it full.
That's not good. It's not good.
Isn't it not good?
All right, hold up. frozen. That's the problem.
Is he snoring?
Yeah.
Ryan's asleep.
Oh. All right, hold on. All right, this is all sketchy. Yeah, we're back. Fuck that. We're back. They tell me we're frozen. All right, let's see what's winning here for the for marbles. We got 2 votes. Two's winning it. There we go. We're doing convergence. Boom. So once this loads, folks, come on in with a exclamation point play. Exclamation point play right now, please, if you would, please. Exclamation point play to jump into this marbles game. Woo! Who's having a great Friday night? It's the pivot point of the weekend, guys. You determine now how great your weekend's going to be. Right now. Right here, right now. Woo! I do have this Batman fidget spinner. You guys into fidget spinners? What do you mean 2017, Jerry? What's that mean? 2017, Jerry. I pulled out the fidget spinner, Steve, and Jerry says 2017 calls. What's that mean? Are you being a fucking smartass right now?
Are we play? Are we exclamation point play?
Yeah, exclamation point play. Punks get the bruises. Oh, I'm telling you. We got 17 in here right now. Let's get it to 20. I'm gonna get pissed off if we don't get to 20 people playing this game right now. Jump in here! Exclamation point play.
Where's Jay?
Probably left. Fresh bottle of, oh, I don't even know how to pronounce this.
Lafroeg?
Lafroeg?
What is that?
Is that bourbon?
Lafroeg 10.
Sounds like scotch. Merv says, I bet it's scotch. Okay, we're going to play with scotch. Yeah, we go. I bet you. Yeah. All right. Let's go. We're hitting start. Here we go.
How many folks we got in the game?
17. Track record's 128. We've never ran this as Grown Man Record Night, so we'll see what happens. Oh, whoa. Look at this. This seems random and unique.
Nebulous Prowler.
I mean, given that Nebulous Prowler's gifted so many subs, I kind of hope he wins. But I mean, you know. But Mr. Bizarro, right out front. Taking the bull by its horns, Steve, if you will. Will you?
Fluffhead.
Fluffhead. HP, baby, represent.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Look at him cut through.
Zonk Man. Oh, look at this Zonk Man.
Off the board. Nope.
Boom!
White
What's this
Earth.
do? What's this do? Oh, whoa. Everybody's jockeying for position here. Oh, whoa. Somebody jumped ahead. Oh, wizard. Big jump. Big.
Whoa.
Monster. Huge jump.
Oh, he got the right
Look
track
at this.
there.
Look at this. Oh, he's held up. He's held up. Fluffhead coming behind, taking the outside line. Fluffhead trying to make a move as Wizard's being held up by the obstacles, the whoop-de-woos, when folks are jumping off the board.
Look at that. What a move.
Fluffhead making a good... Whoa, who was that? Who was that?
Fluffhead's off the board.
Merv's up there. Oh no! Fluffhead's off the board. Wizard's still in first place. Metal Theologian off the board. Right in the lumberyard, Danny. Merv. Sneak his way forward. Just like life. Boom! That's a quick run. That's a good run, dude.
128? No.
I don't
That's
think
the
he's
record.
I don't think he's got 128.
No, we didn't get the record.
Folks, Wizard of Video Games, also a fantastic retro Twitch streamer. Follow Wizard of Video Games on Twitch if you do not, please. And Wizard, if you want to drop your link in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Any winners are more than welcome to self-promote in the chat. We allow that for winners, Steve. That's the way life works.
We're not losers.
Not fucking losers. If you lost, you cannot self-promote. You want to win? Promote your own fucking shit? Yeah. Oh, yeah. All day long.
Looks like I'm bringing up the rear.
Fucking right you are, Steve. You're hovering out there in the middle. You and Corey?
Everybody's waiting on me. Finish the game.
Steve's up here.
Where am I?
You're way up here. Trying to tell somebody in the middle of the air about how great Porcupine Tree is. I don't know, bro. You know who Steven Wilson is? I don't mean to stop you in the mid-air up here, but if you like prog rock or like, I don't know.
There we go. I didn't even make it.
Wizard. Good shit. Good fucking shit. Woo! Look, I got the camera back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had to do a little canoodling.
Okay.
But it's a good time to get into Dig of the Week.
Okay.
What you got for Dig of the Week, Steve? Now,
just some odds and ends.
Okay, well, I'll kind of lead this off because our good buddy, I don't know if you, some of you guys watch us on Wednesday nights when we play Call of Duty over on Twitch. You guys may know Jeff, aka TV Cigar, over there. His unfortunately this past week, his Aunt Rita passed away, and Jeff's a Baltimore guy, so he had to jet up to Baltimore and do some family stuff and then come back down. But in the process of all this, actually scored us some records and shit from his Aunt Rita's stash, which we definitely appreciate. And it gave me this vibe of like, he brought all this shit, and we were kind of looking it up and finding out what it was, and it gave me that vibe of like when you're a young collector and you go into Goodwill and you just grab a bunch of stuff and you're like, I don't know what this is or whatever. But it was a stack of like some LPs, and then the biggest come away from this was the singles, the 45s and whatnot. But anyway, in the there was a lot of like easy listening stuff, you know, kind of standard stuff in there. But there was a couple of like these joints, which I know a lot of people collect these. The John Kennedy stuff. I've never seen this one actually. This is Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. It's the inaugural address in 1961. Still in the shrink. Aunt Rita still had that shit in there. Pretty cool stuff. I know a lot of people are big into collecting that kind of stuff. And also had the memorial album, which I have seen this one. You know, pops up a lot, but people really dig that stuff. As you know. Look at this. This is one of the cooler things in here. I fucking love this shit right here. If you love somebody, tell them. The Rod McCune date book and calendar. Look at this. Right? First of all, look at the cover. And if you open it up, it's like a calendar from 1970.
So every month has a poem by Rod McCune, but it also has these.
It's got a poem, and then it's got.
I love these like interjected dates here.
Tuesday the 3rd, election day. You can see up there. What's it say?
If you live in California, vote for Mae West for anything.
It's pretty awesome.
Go to June 13th or July 12th. No, it's July 12th or June 12th. Quickly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, June 12th.
In making up a bed of love, be sure to leave the cushions loose.
What the fuck does that mean? Is he making like a... I don't know. But this was cool. That was cool. It's just a random...
It's very 1970.
Random thing that's in there.
1970.
This was something as an LP that was kind of interesting. I don't know about the Lime Lighters. It says Tonight in Person, the Lime Lighters. I got some banjo and shit. I get the impression it's kind of like comedy bluegrass. I don't know. That one kind of stood out to me because of the instrumentation, I guess. You want to read something? I can't read that.
1960, you're at the Ash Grove, Hollywood counterpart of San Francisco's Hungry Eye. Former Melrose Avenue Furniture Factory, now converted to a big, rough-hewn, barn-like hall. So packed, the waitress can barely squeeze her way to your table.
Because she's overweight. Probably.
Yeah. Anyway.
I like an overweight waitress.
My guess this is kind of like, you ever see those Hootenanny albums?
Yeah.
Like Hootenanny? This might be like a Hootenanny kind of thing.
Yeah. You know the Lime Lighters, that looks like something you'd get from Steve Sack. I don't know. But check this out. This was really cool. And I'm sure it's like, it's early jazz kind of stuff. But like I said, Jeff's from Baltimore, and that's where his aunt was from. And this jumped out at me. Baltimore Jazz.
Pier 5.
The Pier 5. The Pier 5 Jazz Band. Takes 6 Baltimore musicians with devoted love for Dixieland. So it's like a Dixieland early jazz kind of thing. It's funny, it's got the little sticker hit the bottom. General Radio and Record. Look at that. That's really cool. Like an old school record store. But this, since he's from a Baltimore guy, pretty awesome. And I'll tell you, like, now from the singles, there's a lot of stuff. But, this was one thing. This is a little acetate, little don't you call them acetate? No, flexi disc, not acetate. Flexi, from like out of a magazine or something. WBAL. Can't really see this with me in the.
Yeah, you can. Just hold it up close to the lens. Yep.
WBAL radio.
This is Baltimore, the heart of Maryland. It's a jingle.
And what's funny is we actually work for this company that owns this station, and it's got their little like motto or whatever on the back.
The words to the jingle on there.
The words to the jingle. Very cool.
I'm working on a jingle.
You working on a jingle?
Hopefully. Must become a Super Bowl ad.
All right, hold up. I'm grabbing some of these out of here. So we got the Schoolboys, kind of on OK. The Schoolboys, which is kind of like doo-wop shit. It's got Shirley. And Please Say You Want Me on it. Little doo-wop stuff.
I mean, you got a bunch down there.
No, I just got to pull. I got a
Yeah,
few
yeah.
that I pulled. Golden Crest label, the 3 pennies. I got bells on my heart. I love seeing these 45 labels that you've never seen anywhere before. You know what I mean? I love shit like that, man. I think this is a little more. I'm just a full, more of that kind of that doo-wop kind of stuff. Very cool. Kind of a stamp in time. You know what I mean? What is this? Oh, Xavier Cugat. A lot of this in there. Some of that. It's a weird RCA Victor, like silver and purple. Kind of cha-cha, Latin jazz, cha-cha stuff, which we love that Latin jazz kind of stuff. Like the Exotica and cha-cha records.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of cha-cha, I love this roulette label. Cheek to cheek.
Promo copy.
Not for sale. Machito and his orchestra. Cheek to cheek, cha cha cha. Charo's husband? Oh, cool. I didn't realize that. Who else is in here?
Machito and Charo.
Some more like Latin jazz. Love. I don't even know who this is. Rico Velasore. No way. Promenade Latin Orchestra. On the Promenade label. I don't know what this is.
House band.
Cool stuff. That's right up our alley. We're going to play all these like this. We're going to play. Here's an Elvis Presley. Any Way You Want Me. And Love Me Tender. RCA Victor. More about this coming up.
I've heard of him.
Oh, EP. Some more of that Promenade stuff, some Latin jazz stuff.
Oh, Rita had some cool records.
Yeah. And there's a lot of easy listening stuff in here, but there was some cool stuff in here too. Oh, damn it. I'm trying to grab. I can't grab more. Get this fucking box. Fucking box. Columbia. The Four Voices. Lovely one. And I can't read that. Geronimo, sorry. I can't remember that one. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember why I pulled that. But I listened to some of these. It was good. The Crew Cuts, Canadian group that also did Earth Angel.
There is Earth Angel.
Yep. They're the they covered that after who did Earth Angel originally?
Earth Angel.
But these are the white guys that did it. That also kind of charted.
Be mine.
And it also has Kokomo,
Angel.
which is not the Beach Boy song. I will tell you, it's not Kokomo.
The Penguins.
Hey, here's Elvis Presley. Don't be cruel. And
Don't be cool.
Hound Dog.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good B side, A side. Which one's A side? Hound Dog's got to be the A side. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Doesn't even say it.
I
Does
don't know. I don't know. Don't put me on the spot, Steve. And then what's this other one? Oh, another cha-cha record. Looky Looky. Al Canstaleros and his orchestra. Cha-cha record. All right, now let's get into some of the ones with the... Actually, and this was one that was in there. We don't know what this is. Audio disc? This looks like... Now, you guys tell me. Penguins. There you go, Melthor. The Penguins are the ones that did Earth
Yeah,
Angel.
we cleared that up.
But this audio disc, this looks like something recorded like at the fair or like in an audio booth. Or
you could see on the front. I mean, you can see there's only a small portion that was recorded. So.
Who knows what this is? This could be like a "I Love You, Baby, Come Home Soon" from the war. I don't know. It's a home done recording
Or someone's original
demo,
song.
somebody's original song, maybe. Now on this stuff that has covers, some of the more. I need Jeff to take this back and put it on his wall because Jeff's an old school Baltimore guy. Look at this. Baltimore Colts radio and TV voices. It's got some actual calls from games and stuff back in the day. And as a cat that grew up in Baltimore, I mean, he's...
Show the Bohemian label. It's cool.
Which one? This one?
So it's like one side is like
Talking about this one?
the fourth quarter of the championship game because this is pre Super Bowl, and then the B side is sudden death. Yeah, there you go.
Pretty cool. That's all.
It's
I love
Colts
stuff like
and the
that.
Giants, I believe.
Yeah. So I found this. This was in there. Improvisations, Volume 12. Mercury. It's got Red Norvo, Teddy Wilson, Slam Stewart, Eddie Dell, Remy Polieri, Aaron Sachs. So it's like early jazz stuff.
On Mercury.
On a nice, I mean, you never find stuff like this with the actual covers, man. With the sleeves. Chico Hamilton Quintet. This is a Sweet Smell of Success, like soundtrack, but jazz, early jazz stuff. Stoked to check that out. I bet it's good. This one really tripped my fancy. It's called This Is Chris. This is on Bethlehem. Nice, thick. I mean, for a 45, this is a thick label. But look at the players on this. Kai Winding. JJ Johnson's on this. Herbie Mann. Milt Hinton. So I think it's vocal stuff, but it's got those cats playing on it. Should be pretty decent, man. I bet you. And I got two more. Hey, Steve. Take a look at these records, man. Man, these suckers are huge.
You got it, Tony.
Elvis.
Woo.
Now this one here is Rip It Up. It's kind of like punk rock stuff because there's like multiple tracks in here. Rip It Up, Love Me, When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again, and Paralyzed. This early RCA Victor Elvis stuff in a good sleeve and the record's in good condition. I mean, that's good stuff right there.
That's one for the jukebox.
That's one for the jukebox. And look at this one. This is the one out of all of them, maybe worth a little chunk of change.
Maybe.
Actually it is. Heartbreak Hotel. In the original sleeve. And most I can tell, this is Heartbreak Hotel.
There was
I was
something
the
about
one.
the 45 that there's not the
Money Honey. I forgot to remember to forget.
the dog's not on the label.
If any of you guys are hardcore Elvis collectors, I don't know if there's anybody here. Elvis rockabilly stuff. This is what they call no dog. There's no RCA Victor dog on this, which I think this means it's, what I can tell, a little more rare. And it's in great shape. 1956, I believe.
If you want to know where this falls, it says on the back, Elvis Presley, RCA Victor's new recording artist, has zoomed into big-time entertainment practically overnight. I mean,
That's awesome. And you know what's funny? Like a few years ago, if you'd have asked me about Elvis Presley, I'd have been like, I don't give two flying fucks about anything Elvis Presley ever did. But in the past, I'll say 5 years, really realized that early Elvis Presley, that it's fucking rockabilly. And it, like the first LP is phenomenal. Now, when he started crooning to women and doing all the slow songs and making women go, oh, it was a little different for me. I didn't really care about it. But that early, like, rockabilly stuff is phenomenal. And I was very short-sighted in my earlier days about stuff like that because I don't give a shit about Elvis Presley. That's wrong because there's some absolute fantastic rock and roll songs in there but that right there, oh man, oh my God, man. Even just to put hands on stuff like this is pretty kick-ass. And coming from Baltimore and a dead aunt, and Jeff knows what we're about here, and like to think of us like that, it's very sweet of him to do. We appreciate that. We're gonna play some of these records, man, and celebrate your Aunt Rita, and you know what I'm saying? Fucking.
Did we do a shot?
We didn't do a shot.
Okay.
So we didn't do a shot. So Steve says he didn't care about your Aunt Rita. That's what that means. Yeah, it really is. I mean, even the stuff, and that's what's always kind of separated me. Like, even for music that I don't really care for or care about, is finding the history in that. I mean, if you're a real record guy, just knowing and appreciating that kind of history and being able to find something like that in this kind of condition nowadays is pretty damn phenomenal. It really is.
She's gone to spin records at that great turntable in the sky.
Okay, that's
yeah. So let's do a shot for Aunt Rita.
Corny. Hey, appreciate you, Jeff. Appreciate Aunt Rita, man. God bless her.
Great records.
Yeah, fire up them liquor bottles in the chat. Let's see it, man. All you subs, all you non-subs. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Is that it?
Yeah, won't you do some stuff?
Oh yeah.
As we're continuing on for Dig of the Week.
All right. So I got some stuff from the Honey Hole. Got a few things from the Honey Hole here that I was happy to pick up.
Oh, like an actual digging
spot. The first one, yeah, is a Columbia compilation from 1970 called "The Story of the Blues."
Very cool.
And tons of old blues artists on here. And they've got it broken down by period too.
Period.
Now the back there's some damage, so you can't tell who's the artist, but it does list it on the gatefold. We got folks like Mississippi John Hurt, Blind Willie McTell, Blind Lemon Jefferson, Leadbelly, in the origin of the blues. Then we got blues and entertainment, like
wow.
the 20s, I think. We got Barbecue Bob and Laughing Charlie.
Barbecue Bob,
Mississippi Juke Band, Memphis Jug Band, Bessie Smith, Bertha Chippy Hill, Butterbeans and Susie.
Woo!
And we got the 30s. We got.
What's your thoughts on Butterbeans, Steve? You like Butterbeans?
Petey Wheatstraw. I love Butterbeans.
I love some Butterbeans.
Robert Johnson, Buka White, Memphis Minnie, and then World War II and after we got Blind Boy Fuller, Brownie McGee, Joe Williams, Big Bill Boonsey, Joe Turner, Otis Spahn, Elmore James. So there's tons and more. There's more artists on here as well.
Hell yeah.
It's Columbia, 1970. From 1961, I've got this Now Here's Johnny Cash.
Oh, wow.
Check
I've never
out
seen this.
The vinyl's in better shape than the cover. It's on Sun.
Oh, it's really on Sun?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's pull that bitch out. I'll always do that.
1961.
61. Actual, and this is a digging spot, so this is a couple bucks.
$3.
$3? What's it got on there? Track wise.
Sugar Time, down the street to 301. Life goes on. Port of lonely hearts, cry, cry, cry. My treasure, oh lonesome me. So doggone lonesome. A lot of lonesome.
A lot of lonesome.
You're the nearest thing to heaven. Story broken heart. Hey Porter. Home of the blues.
Nice. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Here's an Italian. I guess it's a compilation.
I appreciate you must eat foods.
It's a Beatles album. It's an Italian press. And I picked it up because there's a lot of stuff on here that I don't think is on a lot of the albums that I have, the Beatles albums I have. This is called La Grande Storia del Rock, which is a series of different bands. And this one is the birth of the Beatles. And it's got Cry for a Shadow, Let's Dance, If You Love Me Baby, What I Say, Sweet Georgia Brown, Ruby Baby, Ya Ya, Why.
Is this Spanish or Mexican?
Italian.
Italian.
Hippie Hippie Shake, Sweet Little 16, Twist and Shout, Kansas City, Little Queenie, Bebop a Loobop. So, yeah, it's...
Everybody's out buying fucking deluxe super reissues for $400. Steve's buying Beatles records for $3. It's got some shit on it you don't know about.
There
Come
you
on.
go.
Come on. And it's Italian. Y'all like Italian subs, don't you? Ooh. What's your favorite go-to sub, Steve? You gotta order a sub.
It's either going to be a meatball or a tuna.
Is that right?
I'd also like the BMT.
I mean,
A good Italian.
not just Subway. I mean, just in general.
Oh, yeah, well.
If you go to like a sub shop at the beach, so like a mom and pop.
Well, I went to a sandwich shop for tonight for dinner. I
Mom
got,
and
I
pop
got a
kind of-
salad.
Okay.
But normally I would get either the gyro sub. They make a sub with gyro meat and all the stuff you get in the gyro on a sub roll.
Yeah.
Or I get the cheeseburger sub, which is like a burger on a sub roll.
I think like out of town, I don't know the place. Italian would be my go-to.
Yeah.
Italian sub. Whew. In a sub shop, like a mom and pop.
Here's one I had this on vinyl, but I didn't have the cover, and I got it really just to get the cover. But I think the
Oh.
vinyl might be in as good a shape as the one I have. This is Got Live If You Want It, the Rolling Stones.
Hey, a little throwback to
It's like their first live album, I think.
big up to Carl's mom, man. There
I
you
want
go.
to think it's 1966.
Don't have this one.
So now I have two, but I have one cover. I
Very
could probably
cool.
I'll give you the rattier one.
Hell yeah, boy!
Look
I
at that.
like
Talk
radio.
about stash. Look at the old Charlie Watts there.
Where's he at? Oh yeah, that's a good stash. You know, this kind of brings up a good point. I wanted to ask this earlier when I was talking. Actually, that John Coltrane I played the blues album. It's got some pops in it, and I know there's varying degrees of. There's people in the VC or people that watch us we're cool with or whatever that are very much so audiophiles and whatever. What's your jumping off point for condition of a record that you're like, is there a point of something where you're like, I won't play this on my system? I don't want to hurt my needle. What's your jumping off point?
I'm not all that into my needle.
I'll put this out there, and I know not everybody's like this, but I don't want to be in a situation where I can't play fucking dollar records and hear some pops and a couple of little crackles. And sometimes people, when we play stuff like that, people are like, it looks like you need a better copy of this. And I get it, but other times, like, I'll play whatever, whenever. And if it messes my needle up, guess what I do? I'll go buy a fucking another record. I don't have an audiophile system here. That's not what we do. We just want to play the music. So like, as long as it plays through it. Oh, DJ Thunder coming in with what 100 biddies, my man. Have a second turntable for the beat up ones. There you go. I've got another, like, I used to keep a secondary cartridge for like dollar records, but I don't even do that anymore. As long as it's not like just beat. Whoa, another 100 biddies. Can take a few pops, especially on older stuff, but skips are a hard no for you. Okay, skips are the jumping off point. I see that. I hear that. But it's funny because there's a lot of people in the vinyl community or just people we interact with. Like, if stuff is the least bit remotely, like, not right in the pocket, they won't fuck with it. I don't want it in my collection. I don't want to play it. I don't want to ruin my needle. I don't want to whatever. And I've never been that guy. Even as I've gotten further into collecting and equipment and whatever, I still... If I find a Goodwill dollar record, and I'm like, I don't know, man, I think it'll play, then fuck it, man, we're going to fucking play it. If it sounds like shit, you know.
Yeah, I'll buy a dollar record like that. And if I really like it, then I'll kind of set my sights on getting a better copy at some point in my life.
It's better have an upgrade kind of situation and be able to listen to something.
Right.
I've got some records that it's super warped. Oh, another 100 biddies. DJ Thunder, you fucking maniac. It's if it plays through it and it makes sense and sounds like music, then fuck it, man, we're gonna play it. If it sounds like then you take it off.
Right.
You make a bowl out of it.
I got two more from.
Okay.
These are actually from McKay's, some of my trade credit. I took a stab on a band that I didn't really know anything. I still don't know anything about them, but the cover looked cool, and it's got a really cool like etched fourth side. It's like three sides called Bunker Funk. The band is called Damaged Bug.
Damaged Bug.
Yeah.
Like a recent band?
I'll show the cover, and I think this album's from 2017.
Okay. That's the cover. Oh, okay, right there. Boom. Still trading comic books.
Kind of
That's the back cover, which is also looks like that murder.
So
Hornet.
I think, to me, from what I've heard, it sounds a little like LCD Sound System.
Okay.
So it's got there's a lot of synth, kind of rock, pop synth thing going on. And check out, I don't know if you can show the etch. There's a bug right there.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we can see it.
Yep. That's the fourth side. There's nothing on that side.
See the bug up there? So the edge side is just a bug. You see my big fancy light up there?
Like a cockroach.
Well, it's a cockroach.
It's like a palmetto bug.
It really is. If you guys want to know how we get this super dope lighting, let me know.
All right. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I got one more that, it was a little more than I wanted to pay in a used record store that sells books. But
books, check them out.
Never seen it.
Books, check them out.
Out in the stores. It's Koyana Skotsky.
Oh, what? Oh, this was so seminal for me in my film school career, which I have a degree in film. I don't know if you know that, Steve.
Oh, okay.
But Koyana Skotsky is, wow. What I remember is composition, cinepoem.
It's Philip Glass, of course.
Yeah, it's a filmically, it's a who's who of what to do in just shooting video for composition. I mean, for
music.
For music.
Yeah.
And I've never seen the soundtrack.
No.
Ever. That's a killer
Yeah.
soundtrack.
I couldn't pass that up.
Wow. Never seen that. I mean, I know it existed, but I've never seen it in person. I've got it on
DVD. I've also got the other one.
I don't think I have
there
it on
was another
VHS.
one that was a sequel to that.
With the tribal stuff.
Yeah.
Which, that's the first one I saw. Actually, Dave used to live with cameraman, had the VHSs of the tribal Koyana Skotsky. I can't remember what it's called.
No, it's got another name.
It's Harada Manakana Natana.
Something like that, yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. You guys will know.
Which probably won't spell it right. That's it. That's
It's like Radamatana. Radamatana.
Ramtam.
Ramtam. Type in the chat. You guys know. Type it. It's good stuff. Okay, cool. That was a good dig of the week.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of good stuff in there. let's take us a quick commercial break, and we'll come back with a Soda Speak chip. We got Soda Speak? I didn't even think about it.
Yes.
Soda Speak? Soda Speak, Chip Chat? We got Chip Chat?
Yes.
We can reach that. We got stuff.
We got it.
We got? All right. All right, let's, well, I did that, but, all right, stay tuned. We'll be right back to continue this live edition of Grown Man Record Night. Right now, we're going to come down here and we're gonna play some commercials.
Powatskatske.
Nope.
Everybody's heading for Woolworth and Woolco to get set for Halloween. There's costumes of TV favorites like Wonder Woman and the Hulk. There's popular characters from Star Wars, and there's superheroes like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and many more at bare bones prices, $2.38 to $4.17. And there's Spook Sticks, Face Pops, Hallowitches, wrapped candy of every kind, all at the favorite Halloween haunts, Woolworth and Woolco.
Screaming Will's Roller Rink now has an all-night skate from 12 midnight to 6 a.m. for 18 and over plus free breakfast. Screaming Will's Roller Rink, all-night Ramble 375. Here's a reminder about Wednesday from 9 until 3 a.m. Ladies free the first hour, men's free the first hour, and free barbecue. Screaming Will's Roller Rink, we do it all for you. It's the prettiest rink in the Midwest. Can we see you this weekend?
Oh, I do enjoy an evening with a little light entertainment. But when your video heads get dirty, you lose your picture. Not a pretty sight. Happily, this new Polaroid video cassette will help you. It actually cleans your heads as it plays, so dirty heads needn't haunt you. New Polaroid video cassettes. Get the picture?
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
It's time for the big giveaway. Halloween has come. All you lucky kids with silver shamrock masks, gather round your TV set, put on your masks, and watch. All witches, all skeletons, all jack-o'-lanterns, gather round and watch. Watch the magic pumpkin. Watch.
Boom. Okay, we're live and
We're back.
Hope everybody stayed tuned. Oh, look, we lost people.
How many?
Like 5 or 6 people didn't stay tuned through the fucking commercials.
Wow.
Fuck you.
What we got to do to fix that?
They're not ride or die. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Fuck. So, as we're leading into a little So to Speak action, Steve, what do you have for So to Speak?
Well, I came across this in the Grosseria. I only know of it because I've heard a local DJ talk a lot about it.
Friend of mine.
He's like trying to lose weight and trying to stay fit and have energy and shit. So he drinks these Celsius drinks. I don't know what they are.
Friend of mine.
Friend of yours. Oh, you've shot some penis commercials with this guy.
We're friends. And
so this is a no sugar, no preservatives. It's called Celsius Live Fit. Sparkling. I picked this one because it's a sparkling. They have other flavors, but this is a sparkling cola.
Now I love. You remember back in the day when Red Bull had colas?
No,
they still?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember the Red Bull colas?
No.
I don't like Red Bull because they're too expensive and it's not enough caffeine to pay a premium price.
Yeah, sure.
It's like a fucking Mountain Dew.
So
You're paying like $4 for a Mountain Dew.
It says essential energy, accelerates metabolism, burns body fat. What's the caffeine content?
300, Dave.
I think it's 200.
I bet it's going to be 300. It's probably 150 times 2. Jolt Colt. Oh man, if we could get a hold of some Jolt. I think we did do a Jolt here on the program way back when they reintroduced it at some point.
Oh, here we go. Sorry,
Here we go.
I was looking in the wrong place.
Get off your can, Steve.
Get off your can. Oh shit, you're right. Wait, no, it says contains 200 milligrams of caffeine per serving.
Per serving.
Servings per container 1.
Okay.
So it's 200.
200.
That's still pretty sharp for a small can.
It's pretty sharp.
I mean, those rock stars we were drinking that have 300 milligrams.
Yeah.
Those are 20-ounce cans.
Oh, this is a small guy. Yeah.
This is only what, 12?
Also, it is 2:11 in the morning Eastern Standard. I'm just throwing that out there. So we're gonna be playing records until 7:30 in the morning. Are you doing straight bar? So this is a cola. I didn't show this off. Cola Celsius energy.
It definitely tastes like cola. It tastes like a flat soda, like a RC cola. Not bad.
That does have a bad cola.
Yeah.
It does. It's got a bad cola flavor.
Yeah.
Now here's my rub. I think this does taste like cola. However, the aftertaste of this, you know what it reminds me of?
No.
When they were putting fucking saccharin in cola, like a tab.
Well, now,
Like
tab. That's
like an artificial saccharin. It doesn't taste like NutraSweet, which is sweeter than sugar, honestly. This is. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just telling you the cola bite. It's not Coca-Cola. It's not RC.
I bet their others are better. Their other, like, fruitier flavors.
This tastes like saccharin, like Sweet and Low, or like a bitter
artificial sweetener.
Which is a lot of the artificial sweeteners nowadays are really sweet and are actually
stevia. It's really
stevia, or
it's like 5 times sweeter than sugar.
But this has kind of a bite to it, like not a cola bite, but like a weird artificial sweetener bite.
It's not that bad, though.
It's not bad.
I would not prefer it,
but the second one, it's even worse for me. I would say if you're going to go Celsius, I would probably go another flavor.
You got a hundo, I got a hundo.
Hundo a piece. We're like a hundo a piece caffeine wise here at 2:15 on Eastern Standard.
That'll get us through chip chat.
I think my mustache just grew a little couple inches. It's good stuff.
You want to file a complaint?
They got a number?
Celsius?
Celsius?
I don't know.
Well, let's go into maybe we'll look for a number. Chip chat. Digging into the box that our good buddy Michael Cron, who plays Call of Duty with us on Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
Stalwart of the program here. The arch nemesis.
Is he a good player?
He's a good player.
Yeah.
Solid shot.
Yeah.
He's got good shots.
What about when things go bad? Is he tight?
He rage quits.
He rage quits.
He's been known to.
Does he walk off? Get up and walk off.
Cron's been known to rage quit a couple of times, but he's a good shot.
He's a table flipper.
He's a table flipper, but he's a good shot. I mean, I appreciate the candor, the passion.
Sure.
That's what I tell you. Oh, video games are a way that I like escape from everything, and like, I don't understand people that get mad when they play video games. If you're not getting mad when you play video games, if you're not pounding your desk, we got literally nothing to talk about. Let me tell you something. There's nothing casual about video games. That's life or death. It's a microcosm for the universe. If you're not passionate and pissed off about playing video games, we literally have nothing to talk about. It tells me that you probably have lace on your drawers, as my dad would say. I don't know, Mama, you may want to go in there and check. I think he's got some lace on his drawers. Anytime my dad thought I was being kind of a pussy about stuff, my dad would be like, Mama, go in there and check Michael. I think he's got some lace on his drawers. I ain't got no lace on my drawer. I'd get all pissed off, but that was guaranteed my dad's way of like giving me the old fucking go in there and check. You may have some. Go in there, Mama. Michael may have some lace on his drawers. I wear no lace on my drawer. I'm a grown man. I'm a man. I'm tough. Anyway. Oh. What is this he sent us, Steve?
Yeah.
Fritos, who we all know and love.
The original Frito-Lay chip.
But look at this. Chorizo.
This is one of their Sabrisas.
How you say that? I'll let you say it.
Chorizo.
Say it. I know chorizo, but
Chorizo y chipotle sabor.
Is this a Mexicali chip?
Yeah, it's their Sabritas label, which they put a lot of their Hispanic products under them. And in fact, it looks like it's sold in a Mexican. They put this extra little sticker on there.
Extra sticker?
Because we require that in the U.S. They
Right.
probably if you take this off, there's something misleading underneath it, probably.
How's your Spanish?
It's okay.
Do we call this number? You
Oh
can,
no! I
you
cannot.
Spanish
I
them.
cannot talk.
You can Spanish them.
I cannot Spanish them. No, I will not Spanish them. Hola.
Okay, well, let's give him a shot.
Fritos.
Is there a
Muy
number?
sabrosa.
If there's a number,
Gracias por a ver. We're not calling.
we're calling.
No.
I got a story for it.
So this is chorizo y chipotle, and by now everyone's familiar with chorizo, the Mexican sausage, and chipotle, the pepper spice that they use, that everybody uses now. Has a stinky.
Woo! Yeah,
Now the chips stink kind of like dirty corn chips from third world countries.
Dirty corn chip, band name. Claim it right now.
But a lot of flavor on here, looks like. Oh, wait, whoa.
You got a snooze in?
No. There's a weird taste there.
I got a snooze in.
There's an initial taste. It's like, what? Is that cat shit?
Is that cat shit, Steve?
Oh my god. What is that? Oh my god.
It's like if somebody made espresso corn chips. It's like an espresso flavor.
What is that flavor?
It's dark.
It's dirty.
And dirty. It's a very dark and dirty chip.
I don't think I can eat any more of those.
Steve, if you don't get these motherfuckers on the line right now.
Product of Mexico.
What time is it in Mexico?
It's only a couple hours ago.
7? 8?
Dude, I can't. Oh, wait. 800.
Oh, hang on.
It's PepsiCo, by the way.
Okay. Yep.
901.
901.
9500.
I graduated in 95. That's an easy one to remember.
Gracias por su llamada. Disculpe que no lo pudimos conectar. Por favor, escoja una de las siguientes ofertas que tenemos para usted. Para obtener los precios más bajos en boletos de avión y hablar con un agente, presione 1. Para ahorrar en su seguro de auto, salud u hogar, presione 2 ahora. Para obtener internet de alta velocidad al mejor precio.
Fair being fair, I should be able to hit 1 for fucking English. Right? Am I wrong?
Presione 4.
Hit 0.
Para obtener los precios más bajos en boletos de avión y...
Hola? Hello?
¿Cómo está?
Bienvenido.
Yes, thank you for calling Grocery Watch Line. My name is Alex. How can I help you?
This is Mikey Bananas from the Grown Man Record Night program. We review potato chips online, and right now we've gotten a bag of the Fritos chorizo
I think
chipotle
dialed the wrong number, sir.
chips, and we're just really enjoying these, but we're a little curious about what makes the flavor of these chips so. Don't you hang up on me, you motherfucker!
We hung up on you. We were hung up the first hang up.
Hey, fuck NAFTA. You gonna hang up on me? No.
Gracias por su llamada. Disculpe que no lo pudimos conectar. Por favor, escoja una de las siguientes ofertas que tenemos para usted.
Talk.
Precios más bajos en boletos de avión y habla.
I want to talk to Un Presidente. You hung up on me again. I want to talk to the Presidente.
Yeah, he didn't like your mustache.
Okay. I'm biting my tongue, Steve.
We cannot give that chip a passing grade.
I'm biting my tongue, and let me tell you something. My tongue tastes better than these chips.
You're biting su lengua.
No, we ain't talking that moon language no more. No more moon language. We gave him a chance.
Wow. We were hung up on twice.
Fucking NAFTA.
He could at least heard you out.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
You know, lo siento, can't help you, bye-bye.
I was going to be, exploratory, but not defamatory. Not necessarily complimentary. I was interested in what makes these chips taste like that. What is it about,
Maybe it's the chorizo.
Yeah. It's unique.
It's definitely unique.
And I love
I wasn't expecting it. Maybe it's better in a different environment. I wasn't ready for that assault on my taste buds. It's almost like you know how you can get like beef cubes to make broth, just like the cubes.
Bouillon.
Bouillon cubes. Thank you.
Bouillon.
Or you can get the Weilers. Is it Weilers?
Nope.
It's in a
that's great.
jar. Anyway, there's bouillon but if you ever tasted that just by itself before you add water,
no,
the shit is really strong, really strong, really
Of course it's strong. Well, when you get top ramen, if you just open the pack and pour it in your mouth, you know that taste? No, fuck no, I don't know that taste.
I don't know. I'm trying to give it some props that maybe I don't need to.
I don't know. I think we should invade them. Why are we fucking around with these other? Why don't
they do have oil?
We should just take over Mexico right now.
Yeah,
what are they going to do?
We wouldn't have to worry about that wall issue.
No, fuck a wall. What are they going to do?
We'd have to.
What are you going to do?
We'd have to put the wall along Guatemala.
Jesus Christ, they ain't going to do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. They'll stand there and let us take it. You know why? Fucking America, that's why.
There's some good vinyl.
Fuck!
I got vinyl down there.
They're ours. Fuck them. Yeah, thanks, Obama.
Speaking of Obama, that movie that other movie we were trying to think of is Baraka.
Oh yeah, Baraka.
is the other.
Koyaanisqatsi.
Yeah, it's like a Koyaanisqatsi, but it's more tribal jungles of the Amazon kind of thing.
Right. All right. We had a good show, Steve.
I hope so.
I don't know. What am I saying? I don't know. You don't like it? Go watch something else. What am I telling you?
I do love tamales.
Oh, yeah. Or what's one that's got the cornmeal? It's not tamales.
Sopes?
No.
I had sopes like 2 nights ago. It was excellent.
What's the it's got the masa? Tamales?
I put masa in a lot. Yeah. Well, yeah. You make tamales with masa. Yeah.
Masa? Yeah.
Corn
Good
flour.
show, but
Corn
we missed Steve Sack.
I don't know if there's anything in Steve Sack.
It's kind of light. Steve Sack's kind of light. He's got to go to the urologist.
I have a barren sack.
That's the word on the street. Bart, man, where's the Twitch graphic?
I don't know.
I see it. I got it. Hey, look. Come over to Twitch, twitch.tv/grownmanrecordnight. We're going to play a couple more record albums tonight. Hang out for a little bit. Vibe out. Whew! Start of the vacation. Oh my gosh. We're just getting started, man. We're just getting started. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us over here. It's been a fun night. Appreciate Jeff sending these records our way, man. Some cool stuff we're going to jam. And next time you guys see me, I'll be on Outer Banks time, probably.
You gonna stream? You gonna try?
I'm gonna try. If we got some internet down there, we're gonna stream. We'll catch some fish, cook them up. It's gonna be a big time. I may set a world record while I'm down there, Steve. I'm that fucking good.
You should gut a couple of red drums and do a puppet show with 2 red drums. They're like hand size.
That's. Whoa! Some more bitties. DJ Thunder, you fucking psychomaniac. I may. I've been known to mess. I got in trouble when I was a little kid because when we kept fish, I would do things to the dead fish.
Yeah.
My parents would get mad at me, and I would just laugh. Cameron thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Some more bits! DJ Thunder? You psychomaniac. Should gut and scale the fish on stream? Bet. Done deal. Oh, that's 100%. More bits? Dave, you're a monster. An absolute fucking monster, dude. All right, come over to Twitch, guys. We're going to play some records and chill out for a little bit before we end this thing. But a lot of fun tonight, hanging out. Cameron was in the house. Jay's in the, I guess Jay just left. I don't know.
I think he did. Heard Cameron snoring a minute ago.
Cameron was in there snoring. But we're still playing records. We ain't backing off. Fuck that. Fucking Friday, baby. We're doing it large and in charge. Appreciate you guys, man. All the commitments, the recommitments, the continued support. Woo-wee! We really do appreciate it, man. And we'll catch you over on Twitch. Come over there. There's more bits. Dave. Oh my God. Get over there. You get over to Twitch right now. You get on over there. Do it.